Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all well. If not, at least I hope you're warm, because I don't know about you, but it's absolutely freezing at the moment. So I'm going to be looking at the new DLC for American Truck Simulator, which is the Texas DLC. I've not had a chance to check it out. What I have done is I've literally just drove to the beginning, or the very early stages of the new DLC, as you can see here. So I'm just outside of El Paso here, and we'll have a little drive through and do a couple of deliveries throughout some of the areas there. Now, bear in mind, guys, I haven't played this game for some time now. So do bear with me if I have a couple of crashes, because you can guarantee it's going to happen. But I just want to give a shout out to one of the supporters. I won't say the name, but they know who they are, who actually donated and gifted me a copy of the DLC. So thank you very much for those. Just to make you aware as well, guys, I just want to give a big thank you to all those that have recently subscribed to the channel. And you should see your name on the screen now showing up. If your name's not there and you have recently subscribed, it may be that there's some on your settings has not been enabled, so that I actually get notified who that person was. But without further ado, we're going to jump into the actual job itself, see what we can actually see, pick up, and go from there. We'll go into the freight market. Now, at the moment, guys, I'm actually, for those that don't know, I've actually got this Kenworth truck at the moment, which is just a nice, clean, white one with all the chrome work. We'll go into the actual freight market and see what we've got available, because we haven't actually got our own trailer on me at the moment. Now then, do I really want to be going down something like that? No. Right. What I need to do, first of all, is select my location, so that actually pulls in the deliveries I've got nearby. We've got this one here, which will take us up to Fort Worth. So we'll check this one out. Bear with me. Like I say, it's been a while since we drove. You can guarantee I'm going to get this wrapped around a post of some sort, but we'll have a look at it, see how we get on. Here we are. Let's just make sure we actually know where we're picking our delivery up from. So at this moment in time, I don't. Here we go. We've got a brand new truck, all nice and clean. Full fuel, tank fuel. Just to make you aware as well, guys, I've actually got this set up so that sleep is enabled. So we will need to sleep at times. We may have to go right the way around here and turn around the way it's done it, which seems a bit bizarre, but we'll see if we can cut straight across. It does help if you get in the right gear straight away. Those that have been following the channel for a while, they'll know I've played a lot of Euro Truck. Not so much American Truck. But now that the actual maps are getting a lot bigger, it may be something we do come back to. Which is why I'm only around about, I think this particular profile is around about, if I'm not mistaken, level 21. So we've got 24 miles to go before we can pick our load up, and then we'll decide from there what we're doing. Well, which route we take. Hopefully we'll get to see a lot of Texas as we're going through in the surrounding areas. And I do try and keep 2 speed limits, although there's occasions where I will not, and I will go over them now and again. But we'll see what we do. Just to make you aware, guys, everything is turned on in regards to I can get speeding tickets. I will get tickets for going through red lights and so on. If there's any of you modders out there that know of a better way to make some of the graphics pop and look more realistic, I know there's quite a few mods out there that do that. If you could let me know in the description, I would much appreciate it. And just bear in mind, guys, once we do reach the 1,000 subscribers, we will look at getting back onto doing some live streams, and hopefully we'll get some sort of a little convoy going. Hopefully get some of you guys in with us. last time I played this game, I was having a little bit of this lag issue, and I'm getting exactly the same thing now. I'm not totally sure what's causing it, to be honest with you, because everything's set as it should be. And it looks as though, are we doing a U-turn up here? Oh no, we're going up and round. That bend was a lot sharper than I thought it was going to be. Get to do our first delivery on this DLC, which I believe is just up here on the right hand side here. Just making sure you haven't gone past it. Is this the one I'm looking for? Go. It's been a while, so do bear with me. This is the location. This is the one we're looking for. Definitely get a little bit of lag at the moment, but my PC has been on all day, so whether that's got something to do with it. And I've just realised I've still got Chrome and everything open in the background. Should be around this corner. Am I going to be reversing it? Yes, I am. I could probably have drove down there, then reversed it once I got up there. Thinking about that now, I should have just drove down and spun round a bit further up here, but not to worry. So we've got 615 miles to go on this particular journey. We're all hooked up, ready to go. Yes, we are. See, I like what SCS have done with this game, and I think other games could definitely do the same. They've released one game and they just release loads of DLCs and bring it up to date. And I think other games could definitely learn from this. So what I mean by that is, for instance, there's nothing stopping Farming Simulator or Giants from releasing a one-off game and then just releasing DLCs to make the game better through adding different maps, different equipment, different location. Just there's a lot. I feel like they could take a note from SDS Playbook and do a very similar thing with Farming Simulator, rather than having to fork out a different game every year. He stuck up on me there, didn't he? I jumped a gear there. If you are new to the channel, guys, don't forget to say hi in the chat below. And if you are new, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you're notified when I get next upload, which I'm uploading quite often at the moment. And again, when I go live, you'll be notified. So if you do decide you want to join us on a convoy, you're more than welcome to join us. And I've just realised, I think I've got my head. I had my high beam on there. As he almost rolled it down the hill. I've got a 55 on the speed, so I'll keep an eye on that. See how long this journey goes. Now we might only get the one journey on this particular job, guys. So if you'd like to see more of this game, not just this game, but things like Euro Truck as well, please let me know, and we can definitely get some more content out on this area, on this subject matter. Right, we can whack it up to 75 now, so hopefully we'll get this job done pretty quickly. I'm not too sure what the next update is going to be on this, or ETS for that matter. It's been a long time since I've actually got behind the wheel, so I had to rebuild the entire profile before doing this video. Oh, it's up to 80 now. That's okay. Cool. So just bear in mind, guys, if you've not played the game before, if you don't sleep, if you can probably just see on my sat-nav, just above the sat-nav, you've got the fuel tank, which is the yellow bar. And then between that and the envelope, which is our mail, you'll see there is a bed. Now, as the day goes on, that'll turn from grey to blue to red. When it's red, obviously, you need to sleep. And if you don't sleep in time, you will start to find your eyes starting to close. And if you don't get to sleep, you will hit another vehicle or a barrier. Just keep that in mind, if you've never played it before. And for those that may want to know, I am actually using manual gears, not automatic. And don't be surprised, guys, even though I've got a sat-nav there, don't be surprised if I do accidentally take the wrong turn or miss a turn, because it has been known that I do that quite often and end up making the journey another 200 miles longer than it needs to be. And if this little sports car in front of me doesn't hurry up, that's right, you brake test me, you swine. Right, we might finally get our speed back up now, since he decided to brake test me there. Again as well, guys, with this being American Truck Simulator, for those that haven't played it before, you will occasionally get told that you may have to pull over at a weigh station. Now I do apologise, it seems to be having a little bit of a lag issue at the moment, and I'm not totally sure what's causing that. It does occasionally happen when you enter a new state, as I've just entered Van Ron there. It's just to feel that you've actually entered it. Sometimes you do get that little bit of a stutter. I'm not too sure why I'm getting it all the time though, at the moment, because my system is more than capable of running this. It may be that I need to do a brand new install just to be on the safe side. So providing this is out when it should be, guys, this should be on the channel for Tuesday, therefore there will be a new episode of Power Wash Simulator, which will be going live on the channel on the Wednesday. You might want to check that out as well. We have got a couple of different series going at the moment. Make sure I don't hit anything I shouldn't. If you do get into Euro Truck or American Truck, guys, it's a very chilled game. You just sit back, especially when you're not streaming it or you're not recording a video. You can just sit back and enjoy the scenery and just put some music on, preferably music you like. So if you're like me, you'd normally put like 80s rock on or some sort, or just 80s music in general. And just sit back and relax. Although don't forget as well, guys, if you know, if you do go to the systems, into the settings, you can actually turn on the built-in radio. So if there's a certain radio station you like, you can add it as well. Make sure I'm not going to hit anyone here. So we're going to be turning off. Just to give you an example of what I mean by chilling there, guys, the longest I've ever played this game at present is about 15.5 hours non-stop. So it can be done. And that was live streamed as well, as it happens. Oh, so I am in the wrong lane. So it has decided that I was going to go in that way. Get over there before he pulls in. And this is exactly what I was saying. Sometimes I read the road incorrectly and end up taking the wrong turn off. We're not doing too bad. We've done we're under the 500 mile mark now anyway, at least. And if we do a quick, you can see the different camera angles, which I'm not very good at driving at this angle, guys, I won't lie. Definitely not going to be driving at that angle. Looks as if we've got some sort of a pilot over there. I've never really drove at this angle, because of that I'm actually speeding, look. Yeah, that's not a good idea to drive from that angle. That's definitely not a good idea. But there's different camera angles as well you can flick through. And you've also got the communications built in via CB radio, which is very authentic sounding. Welcome to Texas. I did wonder if he was going to move. Now bear in mind, guys, as well, just as I mentioned about the fuel and the sleep, for those that haven't played it before, you can also see on just above the sat nav between the gears and the fuel pump, there's actually a truck icon, and that will actually show you any wear and tear that you've got or any damage. Now bear in mind, just general driving, you're going to get wear and tear on your tyres and your engine and so on. Obviously if you hit anything, you're going to get a lot more damage, not to mention the fine. And again, there is also a multiplayer option as well now, guys, built into the game. So if you want to do like a convoy with 8 of your friends, I think it's 8 last time I looked, then you can do it that way and invite 8 of your friends in. You can password protect it if you wish, or if you'd like to go on a multi-mass multiplayer, then you can download Truckers MP and install that mod. I'll put all the links in the description below in case you want to check that one out, because that map is a lot bigger as well. Just bearing in mind, if you want to play on the Truckers MP multiplayer, you do need to have at least 2 hours of in-game play before it'll allow you to play on that server, whereas the built-in game multiplayer doesn't have that on. Right, as I mentioned earlier on about the wait station, it looks as though I have to pull into one very shortly. Make sure we're not breaking any rules. Give this guy in front of me a chance to get in, get weird and get out. It looks as though I'm pulled into this one. Right, so we're okay to go. Obviously, there's only a low speed limit in here. The roads are clear. This isn't taking as long as I thought it would do, because we're under 400 miles already. However, if you've watched me before play this game, guys, the driving isn't always the longest part of the drive for me. Sometimes it's parking, depending on the type of parking zone we get. But we'll see. I might shock you, I might not, saying that. This is the joy of having track IR. You can just turn your head and have a good look around. Helps if you actually stay in the lane. But as you can see there, guys, just on the actual dashboard, the bed icon, as I mentioned, is now going blue, which means I am starting to get tired. Now, it's expected to take another just under 6 hours to do this journey, in-game hours, that is. So we've got to keep an eye out for places to sleep. Now, there's a load there. It's still early on, so we don't really need to worry about it just yet. Just realised my camera angle was completely off there, so I do apologise, guys. I'm actually sat slightly forward just while I record this because my mic arm just isn't reaching far enough, and therefore, if I was to sit back where I would normally be sat, I'd look like that in the cab. So I just had to reset the angle there. We haven't actually come across any road traffic accidents just yet. Just bear in mind, guys, on occasion you will get them. And that could include helicopters being in the middle of your track. Or firemen just standing out in front of you. So you've got to keep your eyes peeled at times. And on some occasions you will be diverted. And you might think, you know what, I could squeeze round them and get you the side, but you'll squeeze round them only to find you've got another 100 mile and you still can't get any further. And I've just cut that guy off there by accident. Just realised the speed limit's gone up. It's me cruising at 66 when I could be going 75. Yeah, there's one being pulled over. Just checking his load, make sure those logs are strapped in. Otherwise, we'd get another episode of Final Fantasy Final Destination 2 there, with the old log going through someone's windscreen. know about you guys, but ever since I watched that film, and I see a log on the back of a truck, it's the first thing that comes to my mind. Right, so we're passing quite a few rest areas. I just hope we're going to find one when I need one, because occasionally I'll push my luck and think it's alright, I'll find another one further up, and then realise I'm in the middle of a desert and I've got myself in a bit of a pickle. Wow, we're under 300 miles already. And he's speeding. There we go. Still got on cruise control for a bit, although it's not working at the moment. There we go. Don't forget, guys, as well, if you do want to join our community, we have got our own Discord channel as well. There's other social media links as well. If you want to support me on Patreon, all those links are available in the description. And if you have got a wheel and you want that somehow setting it up, by all means PM me in Discord and I'm more than happy to help you out. He keeps brake slamming me there. So, and it's an ambulance, so I don't want to be hitting it. Hoping he'd go up that way. Too far. But as you, just to make you aware, guys, I do like my simulators. So this, like I say, this Euro Truck Farming Simulator's on. Although, if I'm honest with you, and the community will tell you as well, when it comes to Farming Simulator, I'm absolutely useless because I don't have a clue what half the machines are for. But if you do want to see some more simulators, then by all means let me know. Or if there's one particular one you'd like me to look at, again, let me know and I can always give it a check out. I should have pulled in there really and parked up, but not to worry. We're still okay at the moment. Just try the other angle there. As you can see, it's all. I better put myself back in that angle just so I can see what's coming up the back side of me there before I take them off. You just give me a little nudge. Oh wait, mate, give me a bit of space. Let's have a look at all the different angles just while we're on this straight. Oh shit, don't want that one. Smoking hot. If we're lucky, guys, the way this is actually going at the moment, providing I don't mess up, we might actually be able to get this done before needing to sleep. I'm hoping. Well, I like this map so far, this DLC in this area. It's quite open. Like not everything's compacted together. It's all like quite wide open. There's plenty of scenery to look at, and obviously you still get your barren areas. I had a feeling that car was going to pull right out in front of him there. It's alright, he's going to go up that way. That's fine. $175 miles to go. What I'm going to try and do as well, guys, at some point, if we get like a nice monument of some sort on the way there, or a nice building or some sort of nice scenery, I'm going to actually stop the game in the middle of the game and try and get a nice screenshot we can use as the actual thumbnail if we can. Well, of course, I end up getting wrapped around a lamppost, then we'll use that. I'm doing 72 and he's doing more than 75, that's for certain. Or he's just got a lighter load. We have got a rest area up ahead, which we may need to use. I'm going to risk it. And you see the bed is getting bluer and blued out. It's almost full. So it won't be long before we hit the red. And you'll start hearing the guy, my driver, start yawning. There's that car coming to the actual background, and I thought I want to try and get over before he gets in. If anyone is watching this and you do see this stuttering that's going on, if you're aware of the fix, please let me know. At one point I had the same issue whenever I went under a bridge. It used to stutter, I don't know why. I thought it actually fixed it, to be honest. Might just need a clean install. He says going 5 miles over the speed limit. Exactly 100 miles to go. I'm just keeping an eye on the sat nav, guys, just in case I have to turn off right, so I can get into the right lane. Which looks as though something is coming up ahead. Could be wrong, it might just be a sign there. I think it's just a symbol on the actual map. Is he turning off there? Yep, cool. Welcome to Fort Worth. the big city. Actual buildings. I don't think we've seen many. Just hogging the middle lane there, haven't I? All this time. And I have to switch over anyway. Now, am I going up there? It looks as though I'm going up there. This is where I find out I've took the wrong lane. Them sat-navs always confuse the hell out of me. We're gonna do this without having to sleep. Oh, we've got a crash up ahead. Looks as though we're getting diverted after all. That's gonna put some mileage on. That just took us from 39 miles to 140 because of that diversion. To be honest with you, looking at it now, guys, I could have probably gone round it, but you can never tell sometimes. I'm in the wrong gear. So we might have to sleep after all, which is what I was hoping I didn't have to do. This looks like a rather long road. Oops. Slow down, come on. Not a race. Keep missing these sleeping spots. Almost back under the 100-mile zone. Could be pushing this when it comes to sleeping. And that car is not going to let me pass, is he? I need to get in front of this bus because it looks as if I'm turning off. I think I might have just cut that bus off there, to be honest with you guys. Oops. Right, we'll probably end up in traffic light central now. Right, won't be long, guys, before we start seeing the flag appear on the sat-nav, so at least we'll know where our destination ends. And then I've got that lovely job of actually parking this thing up, which I'm guessing is going to be probably going to be a straightforward one. It's not as if it's a double trailer, because if it was, then you'd be in for a shock, because I make that look like a right meal, trying to park those things up. That speed limit went down quick, didn't it? I forgot we were just about hitting it in the main city. Here we go. Traffic lights galore. Oh, the yawning started. The yawning started. We've got 47 miles to go yet. As long as he doesn't close his eyes, that's the main thing. Because I don't want to see this wrapped round a post. Or in another truck, for that matter. Ah, better stay on here. Because we're turning off down the road here. Nearly kissed his back end, didn't I? Don't tell me we've got lights. Can I get round him? Yes, I can. Luckily, we are clear to go. And the bed has just turned red on my dashboard. So we're going to get back pretty quick. He's already started yawning. And I don't want to be rushing it, as in like speeding. And there comes another yawn. Just for the sake of it. Getting a little heavy-footed there. The good thing is, I've not crashed yet. I say yet, because there has been a time where I literally crashed within the last 7 miles of a journey. So, I'm not putting anything to chance. Let's put the lights on. I think they're on. I'm going to fall asleep with these traffic lights. I can see it now. Where's he going? Woo! For a minute there, guys, I actually thought you were going to ride into me. I thought you were going to try and turn off to the right there. The odds are coming in thick and fast now. We might have been pushing it. If we didn't have that diversion because of the traffic accident, we would have done this perfectly fine with no issues. And there's our flag just showing up there, guys, on the side there. I think you might have seen that. Just in the far right-hand corner of the sat-nav. And the thing is as well, guys, when you get to the depot, I can't sleep there. So I've only got a limited time to park up as well before I fall asleep whilst trying to park up. There you go. We've got the warning. Get some sleep. This is where we get to choose. Oh, we've only got the 2 options. Okay, so that's that one, which is going to be straight in. So as you can see here, guys, for those that haven't played it before, you get 3 different XP options for parking up. Obviously on this particular one, this top one you can't use. It's been blacked out. If you're not very good at parking, you do get the option just to press enter so you can skip the actual parking altogether. Just gotta get it in this grid. Go green when you're in right. Like so. Got to watch the trailer come off, and there we go. So that is the first journey within the new DLC, which for a moment there I've actually forgot which DLC it was. Was it Texas? I think it was Texas. But that was it for my little run around on the new Texas DLCs for American Truck Simulator, guys. If you do want to see more of this style of content, whether it be racing, driving, farming, that type of thing, then please let me know drop me a message below. Like I said, if you want to see all the equipment that I'm using, including the track IR, I'll leave all the relevant links, as well as to Patron Rocks, which is giving us the free music in the background there. But on that note, guys, take care. I shall see you all on the next one. Thanks for now, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.